Right, let's try and get out of here without being run over. Right, just these. Yee-hee! Oil aid from Which Bike here outside Dobles in Croydon, just south of London, for those of you not in the UK. Now, I took out the SH125, I'm just about to take out the Forza 300. Now, which scooter is right for you? Just turn the camera around so you can see them. So here they are. Now, obviously, the most important thing straight away is the engine size, 125 and 300. Now, what that means, most importantly, is that this, a learner rider can go on. Someone who's never even been on two wheels before could get this bike and go on it for a certain amount of time. This one requires a full A1 motorcycle license. Now, typically, this bike is going to be for your couriers and your food deliverers, and an easy local bike to pop on. Not so good for B roads, A roads, sorry, not so good for A roads and highways. Now, this bike is brilliant for a commuter, has even more practicality than the SH125. This Forza 300 is oozing in spaces, extremely practical. Now, this one does about 90 miles to the gallon, and the 125 does about 140. Obviously, this has got much better top speed, and it can go on highways and dual carriageways with no problem whatsoever. It's got quite a good turn of speed, as you can see when we take it out. And I'll go a bit further on this, a little bit faster. The other thing to note, it's got an electric screen, which is pretty damn cool. Both of these bikes come with a keyless fob. Colour wise, both of these bikes come in white, black and grey. The only difference is the 125 comes in red and the Forza 300 comes in a blue. Doesn't come in the nice red, unfortunately. However, even in this kind of pearlescent sort of white, it looks really, really good. As with modern Hondas, including the SH125, once you've got the key fob activated, then you just turn it on by turning it clockwise. It's even got some kind of info buttons here to flip it between it, which is really cool. This bike's also got ABS as standard, of course, and it's got traction control, which you can turn off. Now, from the off position on the bike, if you turn it just the once, you get access to the seat and the fuel. Now, fuel is this one, of course, just like it was on my Honda SH125 that I owned. All very good. And let's have a look at the seat. You hear a nice reassuring clunk. Seat goes up. Now look at this, very good storage. Side panel here, storage there, loads of storage here. And of course, if you look underneath it, it's got that kind of indentation, so you can put a full-size motorcycle helmet in there, which is really cool. If there's two of you, of course, and you're travelling fairly light, one could go in here as well, which gives you ultimate safety. Keep your helmet safe while you're away, perhaps at a cafe, etc. So, a lot of storage. This, and quite a deep little pocket here for your phone and extra stuff. Probably gloves can go in there, actually, quite nicely. So, all in all, it's just a kind of elongated version of this. It's just got a little bit more storage, you can see by the length of it. But this is also super practical. Now, the SH125 is £3,400. This bike's 5,100, 200 extra for the box. This SH125 comes with the matching box, which is really good. So it's all about, if you want both of these, you can hop on and go. This one you need a full license, this one you don't. This one's got very little power and it's not particularly dynamic. You don't really want to try the overtaking maneuvers on it. However, London, I don't know where else in the world this is also happening, but it's London speed limit's gone down 20 miles an hour, so this is absolutely perfect. Superb for beginners. Everything's very easy. A bit of play in the throttle, progressive, a bit of play in the front brake, and the back brake does a decent job. All in all, perfect for new beginner riders. This is more of an animal. Let's take it out and see what I think of it. Never been on it before. Okay, I'm looking forward to this. Let's turn it on. I remember how. Yep, 2 clicks to the right. Okie dokie. Right, now. Turn it on. Cool, it's very quiet. Not quite electric, but it's pretty quiet compared to a motorbike, that is. Right, let's try and get out of here without being run over. Yep. Right, my feet are down flat. All very good. Screen's pretty clear. Feel pretty comfortable. Nice sitting upward position. Of course, don't try to rev it. Let's adjust the mirrors. I often forget to do that on a ride. Here we go. Turns nicely from the off. Oh, I feel some power building up. That's much superior, of course, than the SH125i. Let's try this magic screen. Up and down, it's a beauty. That is such a handy feature, getting it right in all conditions. Right, test these. Yee-hee! Beautiful weighting on this bike. You're inspired with confidence. Now here we are on a typical urban situation. Okay, it's not quite London, but you're going to get stuck in traffic like this. And here I am behind a van. Bloody typical. Visibility is rubbish. Really don't want to risk overtaking it. So, but the bike's great. The throttle's easy to control. Pulling off is easy. Finally, away from that bloody van. Honestly, I was behind it for 10 minutes. Here we go, zooming up the hill. Well, I've been on this bike for about 20 minutes in total. It's obviously an edited version. I can say that it's an absolute delight, no flaws whatsoever. It's got power, it's got stability, it's super easy to ride, it's got excellent practicality. What is there not to like? I highly, highly recommend this bike, absolutely. Catch you later.